Hare Krishna. So, a couple of days ago, one of my friend, uh, he made one statement in Marathi. So I am telling that statement in the friend's own words. प्रत्येक मोमेंट आपण एन्जॉय करायला पाहिजे. That is very nice statement that friend made. So now that is very nice statement. So we can analyze that statement now. First, is it possible? Then second, why is it not possible? Then third, do you have had any experience of the enjoyment through of life? These three questions comes in mind. The first question, is it possible to enjoy every moment? The answer is no. Why? Because this body is not made for enjoyment. We have encaged in this body not only to perceive a pleasure but also to suffer. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, the happiness and distress, they are just like the winter and summer season. So just like we can take an example, the person who is on tractor and the person who is in Mercedes, and if they are both going on highway, will they experience same pleasure? Certainly not. The pleasure derived by the driver of that tractor is much lower than the pleasure derived by the person sitting in that Mercedes car. So the Mercedes car or the tractor, we can compare it with this body. So the problem why we are not enjoying for every moment, because of we have encaged in this body. This body is not meant for enjoyment but for suffering also. Second, why we have not? Second question, why it is not possible? The answer is we are in this material world. Okay, just like the people there in this prison, because we have, every country have what I mean to say, a prison house. So we, just like we are now in the prison house. Okay, so we have practical experience that the people, those who are in a prison house, they do not enjoy much more than those people who are outside the prison house. This practical experience we have. So the thing is that we are now in this material world which is full of miseries, dukkhalayam. Although there is some pleasure, still it is full of miseries. That's why we do not constantly enjoy. Okay, and the third thing is very important. Do you have had any experience that someone or somebody has constantly enjoying right from birth up to death? Have you seen? No. Again, we have a practical experience of our lives that there are some miseries and then happiness. Then misery comes, then happiness. This cycle is going on. So only God or Krishna can enjoy constantly. That's it. Okay, now the most important point about this statement is where the idea to enjoy every moment comes from. it is mean that you have some experience of constant enjoyment. Therefore, the idea of getting constant happiness is coming in our mind. We have that experience. We have had that experience some millions years ago. Therefore, the idea of having or getting constant happiness is coming in our mind. So, we were living with God or Krishna in the spiritual world, and God is always enjoying, and as we are part and parcel of the God, we are also enjoying with the God. But we misuse our free will and chose not to be with the God but without God. Therefore, we came here, accepted this body and accepted this material world, this prison house as our home, and trying to be in constant enjoyment. But that is not possible here. Okay? So conclusion is that a sane person, intelligent person, thinks that why am I suffering? Although I have an idea, good idea that I should always enjoy, but that is not possible. So how can be that possible? So we should inquire that. Therefore, it is said in the Shastras, Athatho Brahma Jigyasa. We have got the human form of life. Now we can inquire, why am I suffering and why am I not capable of enjoying at every moment? Okay, I will do this also in Marathi. So some people who do not understand this language, they can understand. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.